Hey, what's going on, folks? It is Mitch here, and I am back with a daily video. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to tune in with us here. I got a good one planned for you. Before we get started, I just want to say to each and every one of you, thank you so much for supporting the channel, watching the videos, hitting the subscribe button, the like buttons, leaving comments in the videos. The community is growing, and I love to hear what you guys have to say. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. Why I save money during times of inflation is because we all need to be saving money. I know it's easier said than done. With the prices of groceries, car payments, mortgages, rents, just the cost of living in general has gone up over the last year, as we kind of see. Groceries are more expensive, people's car payments are more expensive, electricity bills are more expensive, going out to eat is more expensive, rent is more expensive, everything is more expensive, but I still find myself saving money. And I would have to say one of the reasons why I save so much money is because I don't spend it on useless crap. I barely go to the mall. I barely go out to eat. My car is paid off. The house that I live in is within my means. The clothes that I have are good quality clothes. I wash them properly, but I don't overspend on clothes. I don't buy $60 t-shirts. And all the clothes that I have, I actually wear. I know so many people that have so many clothes in their closets that there's like no space to walk in, and they don't even wear those clothes. So I just find myself becoming smarter with the way that I spend my finances. I really only spend money on things that I truly need. I don't spend my money on a lot of things that I want. And on top of that, I've learned to live a simple lifestyle. And I tell you, living a simple lifestyle has helped me save so much money. An example of living a simple lifestyle is I plan out all my meals per week. I go grocery shopping once a week. It's usually on the weekend. And I'll go ahead and I'll plan out all the meals that I'm going to be eating. So all my breakfasts, all my lunch, and then all my dinner. And what this allows me to do, it allows me to be super efficient when I go grocery shopping. Because we all know, don't go to the grocery store while you're hungry, because you're just going to buy a bunch of stuff to fill your tummy. But on the flip side, if you are planning out your meals, you're going to be a lot more strategic in the things that you want to buy. This weekend, when I went grocery shopping, I had to go to 2 separate stores because I like to buy a lot of things in bulk. And the things that I don't need in bulk, like a white onion, 2 tomatoes, a can of tomato sauce, I won't buy those in bulk. I'll go to like another grocery store. Between the 2 grocery stores for an entire week's of food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I probably spent around $120. $120 for some is going out to one night, like a restaurant for one night, which I can't personally fathom spending $120 at a restaurant. I don't drink. I used to drink in like my lower to mid 20s. We probably all did. Some people never drank alcohol in their life, and that's good for them. But I haven't drank in years and years, and that saved me a lot of money. I focus on my health and fitness a lot. I just ran my first marathon a few weeks back, so I was training for that for 18 weeks. So that gave me something to do on my free time. And I'm currently training for another race coming up in a few months, so I'm back on that grind. I only took a few days off, but I also find myself enjoying hobbies that don't cost me a lot of money. I like to read books a lot, so I'll buy a new book here and there. I am a big video gamer. I am a gamer at heart. I've always played video games. So to me, I do have a subscription to the Xbox Game Pass, which has over like hundreds of titles. It's some new releases go on that Game Pass, but it's about like 18 bucks a month. For some, it's not worth it for that subscription, but for me, it's worth it. I'm currently playing in Assassin's Creed Origins. If you guys have played that game, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, that's totally cool. But I don't buy these new release games that come out for $50, $60, $70 because most of the time, sadly, they are incomplete. They need patches, they need fix, and I just don't feel like that amount of money to purchase something that is a not complete edition of the game isn't worth it. And then they're always improving it, and you'll see like a lot of these games that come out are getting mediocre, just subpar, average reviews, and it's just kind of sad to see. And that's just me being a smart consumer through my own eyes. Anything that has value to you, that adds value to your life, I would go ahead and say spend your money on. A lot of people are buying cars that are outside of their means. I know people that have $400, $500, and even $600 car payments because they had to get a brand new edition of a vehicle. I mean, $600, even $400 a month just on a car is very expensive. And if you're paying rent, depending where you're staying, could be like over $2,000 just between two bills. I like to live debt-free. It's just something that I found myself growing into. I don't want to owe a lot of money. The only debt that I have is my house, but I own my house, so I get equity from it. And it's only a 3-bedroom. It's very nice. It's a new build. I'm super blessed. I'm super grateful for it. Compared to some houses that are in the surrounding areas, the square footage is a little smaller, but it works for my lifestyle. I've always found myself living within my means, especially as the days go by. Like, I'll look back on when I was in my later teens and early 20s and mid 20s and just be like, man, the useless stuff that I purchased just to buy something, I think it was more of like an ego thing. Like, if I buy this t-shirt, if I buy this color bicycle frame because I used to ride BMX, it make me feel cool. And I think a lot of things that we buy, we think we need it because it's going to help uplift our spirit. It's going to help us fit in with our neighbors. We have the newest things, so we're kind of cool. Like, as I get older, I've realized that material things don't make it who you are. I am totally content with the young man that I am growing into, and I don't need all these flashy material things to make myself be seen, be heard, to feel good in my own skin. I'm already happy with the person that I am. I'm already happy with this life that I was born into. And I think that's a very important aspect of seeing yourself in the mirror. I can genuinely say when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm genuinely happy with who I am. And it's just helped me save a lot of money, especially during times of inflation. I don't buy a lot of processed foods. I don't buy a lot of potato chips or crackers or pre-cooked meals. We make a lot of our meals from scratch. So it's just better nutrients overall. I don't go out to eat. Probably once, maybe twice a month I'll go out to eat. And even when it's so funny, because even when I go out to eat, it's like, it's not this struggle to go out to eat, but it's like my expectations are so low because I know that, like, the quality of the food probably isn't the best because, they gotta pay their workers, the cost of running the restaurant, so there's a lot of overhead and money to be made in any business. But sometimes I look at the menu, like if I go to like Chinese restaurant or Italian place or a barbecue place, and I look at like the main courses and it's like $20 to $25, and some, depending on the specialty of the plate, is above that price range. But I look at it and I'm just like, I just bought 5 pounds of chicken for $22, and I'm gonna pay $22 for sesame chicken over rice. Like, it's kind of astonishing to me. It kind of makes me uninterested of going out. Now, I still do, like I said, maybe once or twice a month just to get out. But I don't really crave it. Maybe I'm just a little different or what it is, but I personally like to eat food at home. I personally like to save money, and I personally don't want to spend money on items that aren't worth the value. You know, inflation is really the decrease of the value of the dollar. So it's like, it's not necessarily that the prices are going up, it's the decrease of the value of the dollar. And it's like, if the dollar is getting less, why am I going to spend it more? I think we all need to go look at, you know, the things that we are buying. Next time you go grocery shopping, look at what you're buying. There are items, I guarantee it, there are items that you can cut out from the grocery shop and that are going to save you money. Especially if you have kids. You can do a lot of packed lunches. My wife and I were just talking about it because we don't have kids yet, but we do want to have a kid or two in the next few years. And I was like, we're going to do so many packed lunches just because the nutrients of it. Like, I work out a lot. I like to keep my body healthy, keep it strong. And I'm just like, I couldn't imagine feeding my kid just some processed crap, like just going to McDonald's real quick. I would rather take the time and plan it out to cook a nice healthy meal, so especially they get nutrients because they're growing at such a rapid rate. But like, you know, Chips Ahoy and all this processed junk, it's just not good. The quality of it is so bad that it's like, yeah, a box of cookies is $5, but like, it is so bad for you. It's just like, I would just rather eat healthy. I just wanted to make this video for you guys because it's like why I save money during times of inflation. If I can save money now at a good rate, if prices do go down, I know they're kind of quote unquote leveling as they say, but they're still high compared to last year and the year before and that. We are living in times of inflation, no way around it. But if I can save money now at the rate I am, just imagine if the prices of the groceries go down. Just imagine if mortgage rates go down and I can refinance and not pay X amount on the interest of the house. I would save so much more money. I remember when I got my first bedroom apartment, I was probably paying around $900 something, and then I wanted to upgrade to a 2-bedroom apartment for about $1,250 for a 2-bedroom. And I remember saying to myself, I want to pay more rent so I get used to paying a higher price to save money, to train my ability of my finances to save money so that when I do get a house, I'm not struggling. There are so many people that are living outside their means. They're getting houses that are too big for them. Their payments too high, and then they go house broke. Like, I have plenty of money for a rainy day fund. I just keep stacking it and I keep investing it and, you know, expanding on what I have now, which is really important for anyone. But it's like, don't live outside your means. You have everything that you need already. You don't need the newest truck. You don't need to spend $400 a week on groceries, because I guarantee you, you're probably throwing most of those groceries out. Unless you're eating it all, then good for you. But that's another thing. We rarely throw out any food. The food that we buy from the grocery store, we eat. And that's very important. A lot of people are just wasting their money on stuff, and then they're throwing it out because it's getting old, it's rotten in the fridge, the crackers are going stale, you left the container open, X, Y, and Z. You know, you need to be smart, especially at what the prices are. So I'm going to wrap up this video right here. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out, taking the time out of your day to watch this video to the end. We're getting close to 800 subscribers, and to become a YouTube partner, you need 1,000. So if you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're getting close to 3,000 watch hours. You need 4,000 on top of that 1,000 subscribers to become a YouTube partner. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for your time. Feel free to leave comments, like the video, share the video if it resonated with you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.